Welcome back from that short break. It's still the program, The Gavel, and our focus is the Nigerian Parliament. Now, should allied management science disciplines be scrapped from some federal universities of agriculture in Nigeria? Well, that is the focus of the committee meeting coming up now. Gathered here before the House of Representatives Committee on Tertiary Education are representatives of the National Universities Commission, the NUC, the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAMB, and representatives from some universities of agriculture. This is a public hearing to clarify issues on the scrapping of allied management science disciplines from federal universities of agriculture in Nigeria. A representative from the NUC refers to a letter from the Minister of Agriculture to the Minister of Education as the origin for the action.
Convey Mr. President's directive to me on the need to address the unauthorized revision of the legal mandate of the Federal Universities of Agriculture in Nigeria.
While the representatives from the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board has this to say.
JAMB received a directive of government. JAMB looked at the law and discovered that the directive was not just a directive, but indeed a call to implement the law.
However, lawmakers are not satisfied with the positions put forward.
A situation where National Universities Commission is busy going on verification of courses in the universities and issuing accreditation for those courses to be mounted. And then JAMB is, on the other hand, deleting the same courses or the same set of courses. It's a contradiction in terms.
You cannot sit down and change the law by presidential fiat. We respect and recognize the office of the president, the ministers, and whoever. But as long as there is provision of the law, which state that in addition to this, other courses should be taught as being obtained now, we must be convinced that hitherto or ab initio we've been operating in illegality. If that is what you are saying, then now it comes to question that the NUC and other operational agencies we have set to supervise and to administer our educational system have not only been doing that in error, but as far as I'm concerned, in ignorance.
The chairman of the committee says that the listing of these courses is illegal until proven otherwise. Next is a roundup of other issues considered by federal lawmakers.
During the week, the House of Representatives considered a motion on the plight of the Nigerian worker. The Speaker of the House, Honorable Yakubu Dogara, says the House is committed to ensuring that Nigerian workers are paid a living wage. The Speaker put this position forward during the debate on the motion, emphasizing the need to salute the resilience of the Nigerian worker in commemoration of the May Day celebration. The motion passed without opposition, and lawmakers are asking for immediate review of the national minimum wage of Nigerian workers to reflect current economic realities.
From the perspective of the House, we're doing a lot in order to improve the lot of the labor. Here we have passed the Competition and Consumer Protection Bill. And also, we are in the process of passing the Corporate Manslaughter Bill. Also, we are committed to ensuring that not only minimum wage is increased, but a living wage is paid to Nigerian workers, believing that underemployment is as much a problem as unemployment. So this issue of take-home packages that doesn't take the workers home should be addressed.
The House has also received a petition from staff of a private company seeking payment of their entitlements and pensions, presented to the House by Rep. Daniel Asukwo.
According to the petitioner, their former employers disengaged them without paying their full severance benefits and 22-month salaries and allowances, and without remitting their pension contributions to the pension fund administrators. As a matter of fact, this company owes them about 2 billion naira in debts. And the company has all of a sudden changed its name and from Intercellular Nigeria Limited to Itasi, and opened a massive headquarters in another part of Lagos, shifting from one part to the other. So the petitioners are asking this Honorable House, through your leadership, to intervene and save them from this powerful Nigerian.
Meanwhile, the Senate says the 2017 budget would be laid before lawmakers on Tuesday, May 9th, and passed that same week. The 2017 budget was listed in the order paper to be laid on Thursday, but the Committee on Appropriation failed to lay the budget before the Senate. Deputy Senate President Ike Ekweremadu, who presided over plenary, says the Committee on Appropriation is putting finishing touches to the 2017 budget and it would be presented and passed next week. He also says Nigerians should not panic over the delayed passage of the 2017 budget, insisting that the delay would not affect government business. The Senate has stepped down the passage of the Nigerian Peace Corps bill to conduct further investigation into the arrest of the Commandant General of the Corps. The Senate took this decision while considering the conference report on the bill. A federal lawmaker, Senator James Manager, drew the attention of the Senate to the controversy surrounding the Peace Corps, saying there is a court case against the Commandant General of the Corps, Mr. Dixon Ako, and the police has filed charges against him. And just a day after the country joined the world in marking the World Press Freedom Day, the Senate has barred some television stations in the country from covering its proceedings in the chamber, reducing the number of TV stations accredited to cover plenary to 5. This follows a similar move in January when the number of cameramen and photojournalists covering the Senate were pruned down from about 40 to 13. Officials have said the arrangement is to decongest the Senate and establish an atmosphere of orderliness in the chamber. The cameramen staged a walkout, alleging that the policy was another step to gag TV stations covering the Red Chamber.
So for the 2017 budget, we